In today's video, I'm going to teach you how to group and ungroup objects in Microsoft Whiteboard. Before we jump in, there's an important limitation to know. Microsoft Whiteboard doesn't currently offer a true grouping feature like you might be used to in PowerPoint or other whiteboard tools. A Microsoft community moderator has confirmed that object grouping isn't available yet. That means you can't permanently link objects, so they always move or resize as a single unit using a group command. Because grouping isn't supported, there isn't an ungroup option either. However, you can still work efficiently with multiple items at once using selection tools and a few smart workarounds. Here's how to manage several objects together. Start by selecting multiple items. The easiest way is with the Lasso Select tool on the toolbar. Activate Lasso, then draw a loop around the objects you want to work with. If you prefer, you can also drag a selection box around them with your mouse or touch. As soon as they're highlighted, you'll see that they behave like a temporary set. This lets you perform actions across all selected objects without permanently linking them. Once you've made your selection, you can move everything together. Just click and drag the selection to a new position on the board. If you're on a touchscreen or using a stylus, that same drag motion works as well. This is great for reorganizing clusters of sticky notes, shapes, or text without having to move each item one by one. In many versions of Whiteboard, you can also resize multiple items at once when they're selected. Look for the handles around the selection and drag to scale the entire selection up or down. The contents usually adjust proportionally, though the exact behavior can vary slightly by platform, so your experience may differ depending on the device or app version you're using. Since there's no official grouping yet, a few habits can keep related items easy to manage. Keep connected content close together so it's quick to lasso and move as a set. If you have background elements or reference images you don't want to nudge accidentally, lock pinned content before you rearrange nearby items. And if grouping is important to your workflow, consider sending feedback through the feedback button in Whiteboard. It's a commonly requested feature, and letting Microsoft know helps prioritize it for future updates. That's the current state of grouping in Microsoft Whiteboard. No permanent groups yet, but powerful multi-select tools and practical workarounds to get the job done.